Hi, my name is Gillian Brotherhood, and this is my biology protein synthesis project. The story of how protein synthesis works. Before reading, transcription is the process by which the information in a strand of DNA is copied into a new molecule of mRNA. Translation is the process in which cellular ribosomes create proteins. The mRNA is decoded by a ribosome to produce a specific amino acid chain or polypeptide. Okay, page 1. It is Volunteer Day at Nuclear Library for the construction of Protein Park. Engineers meet at Nuclear Library to gather instructions on how to build the park. The nucleus is represented by the library, and the engineers represent one side of the DNA base pairs. The nucleus is a single rounded structure bounded by a double membrane containing the genetic material. Here's my nucleus, and here's the nuclear library. Volunteers go inside nuclear library. They all see a line of their engineer friends. The volunteers represent the other side of the DNA base pairs, which will also represent the mRNA base pairs. The nucleotides in a base pair are complementary, which means their shape allows them to bond together with hydrogen bonds. And here's my DNA with base pairs labeled. Each volunteer pairs up with their engineer friend. They each take an instruction manual from one of the engineers. Paired up, they now represent DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is a self-replicating material present in nearly all living organisms as the main constituent of chromosomes. And here's my DNA. They line up next to the engineers. Then they walk out of the library and march in a parade to Ribosome Road. The parade represents the mRNA leaving the nucleus. The role of mRNA in protein synthesis is to carry information from DNA to the ribosome in a genetic code that the protein synthesizing machinery translates into protein. And here's my mRNA. After the parade is finished, they have reached Ribosome Road. They will soon meet up with the amino acids and the tRNA. Ribosome Road represents a ribosome, which is a minute particle consisting of RNA and associated proteins found in large numbers in the cytoplasm of living cells. And here are my ribosomes on the rough ER. The volunteers have brought the tools with them to build. The neighbors in the surrounding houses will soon come out because they want to help their community. The neighbors represent the anticodons. An anticodon is a sequence of 3 nucleotides forming a unit of genetic code in a tRNA molecule. It also corresponds to a complementary codon. And here is my drawing that represents the anticodon. The neighbors will travel in their cars to get to the construction site. They will also bring their equipment with them. The cars are representing the transfer RNA or tRNA. Transfer RNA is RNA consisting of folded molecules that transport amino acids from the cytoplasm of a cell to a ribosome. And here's my drawing representing the tRNA. The neighbors come out of their houses with equipment such as slides, swings, etc. The right tools correspond with certain pieces of equipment. The equipment represents the amino acids. An amino acid is a simple organic compound containing both a carboxyl and an amino group. And here's my drawing representing amino acids. The certain tools the volunteers brought only correspond with certain types of equipment. The correct volunteers match up with the corresponding neighbors, just like the codons matching up with the anticodons. The codons and anticodons get in groups of 3 and get together. A codon is a sequence of 3 nucleotides that form a unit of genetic code in a DNA or RNA molecule. And here's my image representing a codon, or multiple codons. After all of the structures are built, the park is complete. The complete park represents a complete protein. Proteins are any class of nitrogenous organic compounds that consist of large molecules composed of 1 or more long chains of amino acids. And here's my image of an amino acid chain going into a complete protein. Protein Park is now complete, and we have reached the end of the story. Thank you for watching.